so in a few days it passes from the body.
There it
This
goes.
is the flow which we call menstruation.
That came out
So
like
as
milk.
we
was
see
that?
now, menstruation
Greetings,
I'm Edis.
and I'm Ben, and today we're deciding to continue our journey that started with Turning Red, learning all about...
Periods.
We have genuinely never had as many comments as on our Turning Red
Yeah.
video, and the majority of comments were people sharing their experiences
And that's amazing.
about periods. And yeah, we learned a lot. We discovered
Yeah.
things, we had conversations. So we thought, what better way to continue this journey than with Disney? And we found this educational video made by Disney in 1946 called The Story of Menstruation.
You couldn't write it, guys. You couldn't write it.
It was part of a scheme to get Disney movies into schools in the 1940s to teach different things. This is one of many different educational videos.
But is it going to be Walt?
No!
Walt's going to come out like, hi, guys.
gonna
And
be-
Mickey's going to be like,
Well, I don't even know if it's going to be animated or if it's going to be
Right.
like some guy being like, my name is Dr. Period and this is what happens. You'll get pregnant and die.
Dr. Period. I want to know about menstruation.
All right, well, we're getting there, aren't we? I'm going to press play. Oh, lovely penmanship.
Presenting.
The Story of Menstruation.
Even the music already, I feel like it's a sad story.
The poor woman.
Why, right from the beginning, we breathe and sleep.
Yeah, why has this baby got false eyelashes and lipstick on?
Who's putting makeup on there, baby?
Mother Nature controls many of our routine bodily processes through automatic control centers called glands.
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 The story of menstruation really begins with one particular gland.
The
It's
egg.
located here at the base of the brain,
Oh,
and it's called the pituitary gland.
Oh, come on, facts.
But there comes a time somewhere between the ages of 11 and 17, though about 13 is average.
You know what? That was 11 to 17
Yes.
is a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Some people getting their periods at 11,
Right?
some getting it at 17.
That's a difference.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
Remember when you were 11?
Uh-huh.
I remember when you were 17,
Yeah, I was still waiting for puberty, bro.
right? And now some of the
I was the latest developer
Some
ever.
of the people in the comments were saying exactly that. Some were like, I had
Oh,
it at 11.
Yeah, hitting like primary school for them. Yeah, crazy.
I'm struggling to tie my shoelaces when I was about 11. I couldn't even tell the time.
You couldn't tell the time.
No, I don't think I could when I was 11.
Okay, interesting.
You couldn't be done, bro. You could tell the time when you were 11.
Mate, I came out like, 9:30, mother! What time is this?
You just shaded everyone in the comments now if they couldn't read the time. at
Oh,
11.
guys, do you know what? If you can't read time, let me know in the comments and we'll make a video of like how to tell the time.
Though about 13 is average, when the pituitary must turn part of its attention to maturing the body which it has grown.
Pop quiz. What's the gland called?
The pituitary gland. The pituitary, I can't say that word, bro. Pituitary. It was a gland. What was it?
I don't know.
Oh,
So it starts sending out a new type of hormone, a maturing hormone.
The war hormone?
And so it starts sending out a new type of hormone, a maturing hormone.
Maturing.
why do Americans say maturing or like tuna
Rather than tuna.
rather than tuna?
Because, well, actually,
It's kind of correct, isn't it?
yeah, it ain't
Because
CHUNA.
have you seen Kenan and Kel?
Oh, I've seen Keenan and Kel.
Have you seen the iconic?
Oh, I put the screw
That's how I knew they said tuna.
in the tuna. I dropped the screw in the tuna.
I wonder if it's in every state they say tuna.
Well, they all have different
See-
accents, innit?
Yeah, but pronunciation, yeah.
Let us know in the comments below.
The ovaries themselves are glands about the size of almonds.
They got
And
two
locked
ovaries.
within each ovary are thousands of eggs.
Did you know they had 2 ovaries?
Yeah, I did, bro. How many do you think they had?
I thought it was like, we got the ovary.
Oh, no. There's always an S on the end.
Yeah, my ovaries. But my ovaries is like... I didn't go to school much, guys.
If you had a sister, was she not walking around
She
like
was
with
like,
her
yeah, my
ovaries out?
ovaries. My ovaries are real funny today.
That's where the eggs are, right?
Yeah.
Although these eggs are too small to be seen by the human eye, any one of them has the possibility of someday becoming a human being.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
Isn't it crazy? Like, even if you're like the weakest little person ever, just remember.
We all came from the same place.
No, that's not where I was going.
Oh, okay.
Just remember, once you beat out like millions of other
eggs.
sperms.
Yeah, sperms.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Like big. All
They're
them
swimming
sperms.
like,
They're swimming like.
Yeah.
Short canals which lead to the uterus.
Oh, I didn't know there was 2 ovaries.
One
I've seen that
uterus.
image before.
Shaped organ opens into the vagina, which is part of the birth canal and is the external opening for this whole group of organs.
Interesting. So far, this isn't giving me much Disney.
Yeah, that's that.
It's really giving me science teachers just wheeled out the TV
It won't
and
be
put
cool
on an old video.
If it was like Mickey Mouse's ears now became the ovaries.
I don't know if they want that symbolism in their Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I thought because it was made by Disney, it's going to be entertaining. The teacher might as well be saying this.
Well, it's factual. Everything is satisfactual.
I feel like there should be like some fun songs.
Yeah, like the pretty dude, maybe not. That
Or like
that's-
bobbing along
That's
the
not Disney.
bottom of the fallopian tube.
What's like a good? What Disney song would you put over this?
That is a Disney song.
Is it Bobbing Along?
Yes, Bennos and Broomsticks.
Oh, no one's seen that movie, bro. Have you even seen that movie?
No.
I got ya.
At the same time, an ovary has been maturing an ovum or egg, which is magnified here so that we can see it.
Thank you.
That's very kind.
If the egg is impregnated, which happens when a woman is going to have a child,
It does happen.
the egg will stay within the uterus. Then the thickened lining will provide nourishment for the budding human being through the early days of its development.
That tiny little thing becomes a human being.
Bro.
Bro. That's nuts.
Well, you've got to start from somewhere.
I know, but it's tiny.
Yeah, but at one point it would have been nothing, right?
That's crazy, isn't it? Think about that for a second.
Yeah, it's kind of mind-boggling.
However, most eggs pass through the fallopian tubes without being fertilized. When this happens, there's no use for that potential nourishment in the built-up lining of the uterus.
Right.
And so, in a few days, it passes from the body.
There it
This
goes.
is the flow which we call menstruation.
That came out
So,
like
as
milk.
we
was
see
that?
now, menstruation is just one routine step in a normal and natural cycle that is going on continuously within the body.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's nice to see it. I would prefer if it was Mickey Mouse. Imagine how light-hearted this would be if this was Goofy, just being like, "Hey guys."
I don't know if Goofy don't have ovaries.
No, but if he was
Oh,
like
he's
narrating
presenting it.
He's like popping up here, like being the egg or something,
I mean, it would be more fun.
and you'd know about it, right?
But then also, it's like we need to take this seriously.
Yeah, but you can still educate and be fun. It's like what your whole thing is about the channel.
It's my mantra, bro. It's my mantra.
Don't ever do that again.
There
The
she
time
goes.
between periods is usually about 28 days.
28 days later.
However, it may be shorter for some girls, longer for others.
Okay.
The flow itself may last anywhere from 3 days to 7. Yet each of these different schedules may be normal.
Why is it such a taboo that some people are up in arms about what a strange saying?
I was
Up in
thinking the
arms.
same. Up in arms.
Up in arms.
Does it mean like, oh, I'm up in arms?
The amount of controversy that came out after turning red to do with like periods and things women go through in their life is ridiculous. And seeing characters that kids love might help them understand it and it not be such a taboo.
Put some songs in
Imagine
there.
all the princesses being like, hey, how educational that'd be after like, I don't know, a 10-year-old and they're like talking about menstruation and they're like, I don't know, Elsa's like, yeah guys, I just like get some ice and I'll freeze my ovaries. Like I'm a bit sore, so I just like, shh, oh yeah, it's nice and cool.
Can you imagine the backlash?
Do you reckon?
Yes.
But it's
People got mad about turning red. Now imagine their beloved characters.
bro, but everyone, all the women go through it.
Should it just be in something like The Proud Family or like just a cartoon about a teenage girl and then in one episode she comes on her period and it's not necessarily an analogy of turning into a red panda.
No, just literally.
It's literally just like, hey guys, this happened to me today. Imagine Recess, or maybe they're a bit young. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't think you can be too young. That's what I'm trying to say.
Rugrats.
People are making like, oh, it's an adult thing. It's
Yeah.
not. People getting it at 11, she said. Well, I'd like to know about it at least when I'm 10.
They should do an episode of The Proud Family. That's the one I'm saying.
For just as the pituitary gland orders some girls to grow short, some tall, some heavy, and some slight,
Honestly, she's from Scooby-Doo.
You're thinking of Velma, right?
Velma.
Velma, are you all right?
She's about to twerk. This one, all right. Can we put that in the video?
Yeah.
so its orders about menstruation may differ widely among normal women.
Why is it menstruation?
Oh, snap.
Menstruation.
Well, what does stration mean?
How do women feel about men teaching them about menstruation? How do you feel about a woman talking to you about your like genitals?
Depends what she wants to say about it, innit?
Of course, you'll want to keep a personal calendar.
Of course.
Obviously.
Mark the first day of each period and check to see that there are about the same number of days between periods.
Women have it rough, man. Honestly, shout out. If someone said to you, right, you've got to switch one thing with a woman for like a year, what would you pick?
Boobs.
No. Pick one of these things. Either
Okay.
on your period for a year.
Once a month, though, or a year's worth of period.
No. Just
You said on your period for a year.
you learn it's every
Well, you
month.
said.
Right, so
A year's worth of
a
period.
year's worth of periods.
Every 28 days. Fact.
So probably 12 times.
Nice.
You give birth. Or menopause, man. Menopause lasts 10 years. I'm going to give you 1 year.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm saying periods.
Really? Yeah, I think periods. No, I think I'd want to give birth. I think I'd carry it for 9 months as well.
Oh yeah, am I just like turning up one day and then like giving birth?
Yeah.
Also, do I have a vagina? Or am I bleeding from my penis hole?
Thanks for watching. See you later.
The booklet explodes that old taboo against bathing during your period. Not only can you bathe, you should bathe.
Wait a minute, who's telling people not to bathe?
I've got so many questions.
Because during menstruation, your perspiration glands are working overtime.
Are they working overtime or are they working ovary time?
Oh, Ben. You're better than that. You're better than that.
And as for the old taboo against exercise, that's nonsense.
There was...
Exercise is good for you during menstruation. Just use common sense.
How about horse riding and people saying that they lose their virginity when they have horse riding?
Who's saying that?
That's a thing.
No.
Yeah, because of the... Go, 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 go.
But who's saying that?
I feel like I heard it growing up. Like, you're not allowed to go horse riding because you'll lose your virginity. Maybe it's a Turkish thing.
When you come to think of it, most of your daily routine is on the mild side. It's going
Wait.
She picked up the sofa with one arm.
But then it's saying, but let's be honest, girls, all you're really doing is like the housework, so you're not really like exercising.
After all, no matter how you feel, you have to live with people. You have to live with yourself, too. And once you stop feeling sorry for yourself, you'll find it's easier to keep smiling and even-tempered.
So it's basically telling girls that no matter how painful, no matter like how
Cover
much
it
you're
up.
stressing about it,
Don't
just
show
put
it.
on a smile and carry on. Good advice.
Why does it need to be painful?
So the cramps, that must be all of this stuff like pushing out.
Yeah, but okay, but when we go for a week, right, we're flushing out our bladder.
Yeah.
We ain't like in pain.
Well, it's not blood, is it? Blood's got to be...
Yeah, but when you like, I don't know.
I cut myself today.
Yeah, but the thing that hurt was the cut, not the blood dripping from your hand. They're not got an open wound.
Yeah, but it hurt, so blood came. It hurts, so blood comes.
No, because they do it. They're not in pain.
You just said they are in pain.
Yeah, but no one's kicked them in the ovaries.
Maybe someone kicked them in the ovaries. I'm gonna punch you right in the ovaries, right in the baby maker.
What's that for, man? Come on.
Yeah.
Practically everything you normally do.
Oh,
Oh, come now. We said practically everything. Provided you take common sense care of yourself.
you're not allowed to dance fast.
Do something about that slouch. Slumpy posture is just as bad inside as it looks outside. And to include cereals, and eggs and leafy vegetables in your daily diet.
And maybe vegetables.
No leafy vegetables.
Eggs and leafy vegetables in your daily
Leafy.
diet.
Don't worry, bro. They're gonna eat their veg, okay?
It's smart to keep looking smart. That well-groomed feeling will give you new poise and lift your morale.
So if you're on your period, just smile, carry on, and also make sure you put up some makeup and stand up straight,
Make sure
because
you look good.
we can't have you looking busted
For the men.
in front of people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially for men.
Is that what we're learning?
I thought it'd be worse.
How much
I
worse?
thought
do you
it'd be
think
more like housewifey. It's there.
Yeah.
But it's very subtle.
I mean, it's also like, put on some makeup, you look like trash. It's not that subtle.
Because the best possible insurance against trouble on those days is healthy living every day.
Well, there's some good advice in this, really.
To be fair, she's not actually said anything interesting. Like, no, but like, she's not.
No, I'm with you. It's been a lot more boring than I thought this was going to be.
It's been educational to a certain extent.
Yeah, but what do I actually do when I'm on my period?
Yeah.
Like I've learned like, okay, so it's my uterus releasing this into the fallopian tube.
Well, it's basically-
But when I'm on a period, what do I do? Apparently all I do is put on makeup and stand up straight.
Yeah.
I'm talking like, what do I do?
And that's the story.
There is nothing in that video to suggest that it's Disney.
Guys, I'd like to apologise. I thought this would be an entertaining video. I thought that there'd be like funny things from relics of the past.
I have a great question.
Okay, I will answer it for you.
I would like to know in the comments from all our female friends.
I might know the answer.
No. It's personal.
Oh.
What do you call your time of the month? Like, does it have a special name? People say like, I'm on, or oh, it's time of the month, or like,
I'm on the blob.
yeah, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching our reaction to the
Story of Menstruation.
Made by Disney, and hopefully we see you soon.
Toodles.
Bye.